Hey there, cat lovers! Welcome back to Cats Know-How. Today, we're talking about something a lot of you have probably seen your cats do: scratching the floor. Ever wondered why your cat seems so fascinated with scratching, even if there's nothing there? Well, let's dive into this quirky behavior and figure out what's going on natural instincts. First off, let's remember that scratching is a natural behavior for cats. They're not doing it just to mess with you or annoy you. For cats, scratching serves multiple purposes, from marking territory to stretching their muscles. In the wild, cats scratch trees, rocks, and even the ground to leave scent marks. This behavior is all about communication. Scratching tells other cats, "Hey, this is my space." Even though our cats live indoors, they still carry these instincts. So scratching on your floor or carpet may be their way of saying, "This is my home." Scent marking. Another big reason your cat scratches the floor is because of scent marking. Cats have scent glands in their paws. When they scratch, they're actually leaving a little bit of their unique scent behind. It's their version of signing their name on something. So, when your cat is scratching the floor, they're marking their territory. It's like they're telling other animals, this space is taken, even if there's no other pet around. They're just following their instincts. Attention-seeking behavior. But it's not all about instincts. Sometimes your cat might just want your attention. Have you noticed your cat scratching the floor when you're nearby? This could be their way of saying, "Hey, pay attention to me." Cats are clever and know what catches our eye. If you've ever responded to their scratching by looking at them or talking to them, they might remember that, so they might scratch the floor just to get a reaction out of you. Especially if they're feeling a bit ignored or bored. Stress or anxiety. Another reason your cat could be scratching the floor is stress or anxiety. When cats feel stressed, they often try to calm themselves through familiar behaviors, like scratching. Scratching the floor can be comforting for them. Changes in their environment can cause stress. Maybe there's been a recent move, a new pet, or even changes in furniture. All these can make your cat feel a bit unsettled. Scratching the floor is their way of coping with that stress. It's almost like a human tapping their fingers when they're nervous. Boredom and playfulness. Boredom is also a big factor for cats. Sometimes, they scratch the floor simply because they're bored and looking for something to do. Cats are naturally curious and need mental stimulation to stay happy. If they don't have enough toys or activities, they might turn to scratching for fun. In some cases, scratching the floor can also be playful. Your cat might be imagining they're scratching at something interesting. Even if we don't see it, in their minds, there could be an imaginary bug or toy right there on the floor. Hunting instincts. Another thing to remember is that cats are natural hunters. In the wild, cats dig at the ground to uncover small prey or insects. When your indoor cat scratches the floor, they might be tapping into those hunting instincts. They could be acting out a hunting scene in their head, pretending there's something right under their paws. This scratching is a reminder that our furry friends still carry that wild spirit within them. Even though they're domesticated, those primal instincts are still alive and well, trying to cover food or smell. You might notice your cat scratching the floor around their food bowl. Some cats have a habit of trying to bury their food by scratching around it. This behavior goes back to their ancestors. In the wild, cats sometimes bury leftover food to hide the scent from other animals. It's a survival instinct that prevents predators from tracking them down. So, when your cat scratches the floor near their food, they're following that same instinct even though there's no need to hide food indoors. Their instincts still guide their actions. Scratching in the litter box. If your cat scratches a lot around the litter box, that's another behavior rooted in nature. Cats are naturally clean animals and like to cover their waste. Sometimes, they get a bit carried away, scratching not just the litter, but the floor around it too. This could be because they're trying to ensure everything is covered up properly. If your cat spends a lot of time scratching around the litter box, it might be a sign they don't feel satisfied with the litter itself. They might prefer a different type or a cleaner box. Tips to reduce unwanted scratching. So now that we know the reasons, let's talk about how to handle it. If the floor scratching is bothering you, there are a few things you can try. First, make sure your cat has plenty of scratching posts or mats around. Cats love different textures, so experiment with cardboard, sisal, or carpet scratchers to see what they prefer. You can also place the scratchers in areas your cat loves to scratch. This can redirect their scratching instinct away from the floor, providing mental and physical stimulation. Another way to reduce floor scratching is by keeping your cat mentally and physically engaged. Playtime is essential for cats. Interactive toys, laser pointers, and treat dispensing puzzles are great ways to keep your cat busy. When your cat has enough stimulation, they're less likely to scratch out of boredom or frustration. And remember, playtime is a great bonding experience for both of you. It can satisfy their hunting instincts and keep them mentally sharp. Using deterrents. If scratching persists, you could consider using safe deterrents. There are cat-friendly sprays that deter scratching. You can spray these around the areas where your cat frequently scratches. Make sure to avoid anything harmful, and always choose products specifically made for pets. Deterrents should be a last resort, and used gently to avoid stressing your cat. Understanding and patience. Finally, the best way to handle floor scratching is with understanding and patience. Remember, scratching is a natural part of being a cat. Even though it can be a bit annoying, it's essential for their well-being. By understanding the reasons behind it, you'll have an easier time managing it. Cats bring us so much joy, and sometimes we just need to accept their quirks. So next time you see your cat scratching the floor, remember, it's part of who they are. Give them love, understanding, and a few good scratching posts. Thanks for watching Cats Know How. Don't forget